What's going on, guys? And Regis here, back and going for another team building process. We have not done a team building like 2 weeks because for week number 4 for week number 4 we did a team building for the Mucha Lucha Haluchas, and the week after we received a forfeit, so we got a free win off of that. But today, since we had a good week off from the IBL. Also, just a heads up, there should be like a update video on what's going on lately on this channel and what's going on with everything else. So the schedule might be a little bit messed up, but I want to leave this point out here that things will change in the channel for the next few weeks. Something happened, and it's just a lot of stuff that we need to work through all together. But today we're here versus, once again, the Toronto Totodiles, coached by BlueJayOnToast. She is a wonderful friend of mine. She mollywopped me on week 3. Was it week 3? I think it was week 2. On week 2, I think that, yeah, on week 2, she mollywopped us with an air balloon heat train. Did not see that coming. Did not see the air balloon. We're gonna be ready for it this time around. We are actually just going to play her not too long from now. So this is gonna be more of a refresh for me as well, since I made this team off the back of my head and thinking, I really don't care. I doubt that we're gonna make the playoffs. I just want to go have fun, go in and have fun, have as much fun as we can with this team. I'm not very confident in the team I drafted anymore. We did do good against the Mucha Lucha Haluchas, although they only brought 5 mons. We were prepared for that. And now when we're going up against one of the people in our conference, which is also in our division, which we play them twice, I'm not very confident about that. So as of right now, I'm gonna cut the chit chat and go right into what we need to do. Okay, so we starting off with our mega pick of the season, which was our Mega Altaria, our Lucky 2. He's been doing a pretty decent amount of work in the weeks of, and I think I brought him every week besides one so far, or was going to bring him pretty much like every week besides one. He is a bulky tanking hitter, and this is the wrong team. Hold up, this is the wrong Lucky 2. I think it was. Hold up, I think I changed the did I change it? See now that I am looking through my stuff, because I send my list to Magic, and no, okay, so it is, so this is the wrong one. It's clearly the wrong one. Why did I change it? I don't know. It should have been 0 0 252 244 and 12. Okay, this is the team that we actually did bring. Okay, now that I'm looking at it, Keldeo should be, yep, okay. Okay, so now that we got all that all that up, we have our Lucky 2 just like last time, pretty much. EQ of Facade, Roots, and Dragon Dance, but this time instead of bringing a bulky set, we're bringing a extremely fast hitting wrecking Lucky 2, because this is going to be our #1 answer for the Sableye and for all of her ground types, all of her steel types, and the Dragouch. So hold up, if we look at Mega Altaria should be the same set, that 252 set against the Mega Sableye. The Facade, even at 112 defense, is doing at level at level 50 is doing 87%. 87% at max, but if we get any like status up, which probably is going to happen, it's a guaranteed one shot. So we just need to, hopefully she goes for either a Will-O-Wisp, a Toxic on me again, and the Facade, I can just freely hit the Facade on anything in her team. And I know that a Flash Cannon from what you call it, from the Heatran, I know that it shouldn't kill at all. cause she did bring a defensive heat trend last time. Let me give flash cannon. Flash cannon still does around 72%, which is pretty much the same thing as it was last time, no matter what. So we're just bringing a super offensive team. As no, I want my team builder back. All right, we're just bringing a super like offensive team. And by the way, guys, the reason I am not using my webcam is because honestly, I've been having some like desyncing like issues where makes it that I cannot really fix it. I don't know how to fix it yet, so I'm just going to rock out with no webcam for now. So if you guys don't mind, that would be great. But we are rocking with 244 in health, 252 in attack, and 12 in speed, just to give it a speed in like somewhere. I really don't. I really didn't care. And honestly, with the Dragon Dance, we probably will like outspeed anything that's really fast. So hopefully we get a chance to use the Dragon Dance more than once, and hopefully be able to live a hit from something. Hopefully the Air Bloom is not prominent there anymore. Next we have Mystery the Keldeo. He returns once again to us. He returns with a more of a sweepish kind of feel to it. The IC win in like in the last time did not do what I wanted to do, and then realized, oh wait, why did I go for like IC win, which is only base 55, has a chance to miss, and only really hits the Dragouch. I'm like, wait, this is stupid. It only hits the Dragouch, and that's it. I think that's it. I think that's the only thing that it hits in our team. Yeah, it's the only thing that hits in our team, and the IC win is not really worth it. So I'm thinking, alright, let me go Hidden Power Ground. Hidden Power Ground is here to hit the Dragouch, hits the like Ectrodil, hits the Heatran. So it hits more than one thing, and then we have the Secret Sword to hit all over Steel types. We have it will hit the Milk Tank really hard. It will hit the like a Sprout really hard as well. And then we have just Scald for a stab move. So in case she brings out the Florges, Scald hits like harder than like anything else. Plus we have Calm Mind just to kind of like make sure if we get the one turn, like the one free turn, we can just like Calm Mind up and hopefully take this thing on. Versus the rest of our team, because I think a +1 or a +2 is going to wreck pretty much everything in her team. I did have, instead of Combine, I did have the priority move. What was it again? Right, I had that, but then realized I'm not gonna be able to hit anything with an Aqua Jet. So I switched it up into Combine, but I forgot to switch up D4 into health, so we're just going to rock with what we have. He is holding the expert belt once again to do a little more damage to all those super effective hits, and I keep thinking that my screen is on the other it's on the other monitor. Alright, so next we have Kagome once again. She is here, instead of being super like offensive, she's here to be more of a special wall, because she drafted, instead of having the Glaceon, it's actually supposed to be the Articuno, which I grabbed the wrong picture. That was my fault. She's supposed to have the Articuno, and the Articuno is actually a pretty big threat. So I'm thinking like, alright, I need a special defensive wall that can take a freeze dry, because all of my special defensive walls all are weak to ice types. So I'm like, okay, I can bring in Kagome, I'll give her like no speed to like outpace the Drill and the Heatran, and take up a hit from the Heatran. So now he has to go for Flash Cannon. I can switch into my quarters only, even better, and eat it up a lot better. So this is one of my special walls. This is to handle the hurricane hitting I don't remember what I was The hurricane hitting freeze drying like Articuno. I completely forgot what was the mon. Cause I think it does the most. It does a third, so it'll be a guaranteed 3-hit KO no matter what. So with the Shell Bell, we'll get a little more life back. I did not give it all the leftovers or the life orb because I didn't want Kagome to go down easily like last time. And honestly, since we now know that the Heatran would pretty much be the end of us, we can actually, hopefully she brings only the Lava Plume and the Lava Plume or the Flamethrower for the Skarmory and the Flash Cannon for the Lakitu. We have the Energy Ball to hit the Jellicent. We have the Hidden Power Ground to hit all of those steel types, and also the Dragouge. I want to whittle down the Dragouge as much as I can, because there's no way for it to get any life back besides Black Sludge. So Hidden Power Ground is going to hit pretty much everything in their team besides the two things that are flying or the Electros. The Side Shock is here to take care of and like AV like Electros. I still hit it really hard, and it's the defensive side and stuff, the special defensive side, so it's fine. Plus, if it's a special set for the Electros, I can eat up a hit, and the Shell Bell will give me some life back, so I could probably eat up another hit. And the Flamethrower is just there for coverage. It will take care of the Virizion if we live a hit, or if we catch it up on switch. The Flamethrower is also there for the Articuno, so we can hit it super effectively, as hard as I can. And also the Side Shock is here for the Florges, because it's the only way I can actually hit the Florges without really dying. Next, we switched out like Emipalm from last time to Clockwork the Skarmory. Skarmory is here because people were telling me, why aren't you using it more often? I'm like, alright, fine, I'll use it more often. I don't care. Clockwork is here. People keep telling me that it's a really good mon. It is a Stealth Rocker. It has like Whirlwind. It has all this. It has that. And I'm just like, it doesn't fit my playstyle. I don't know why I picked it up. I picked it up because it was a good steel type to go with our like our Mega. But looking at my draft, it's a horrible mon to pick. If I picked a ground and steel type like Extra Drill, it would have been a lot better, since we have a lot of things that are weak to electric. We have a lot of things that are weak to fire now. Well, actually, we only have two things that are weak to fire, but we have so many things that are weak to like electric, like our Keldeo, our Fion, our Rotom is neutral, and I forgot what else, and our Skarmory is weak to electric. So she's going to bring everything that has an electric type move. So I'm just like, ugh, I really don't like Skarmory right now, but you know what, I'm gonna bring it this week with the Brave Bird instead of the Iron Head. The Iron Head is only there to hit the Florges really hard, but I'm deciding I'd rather just go to put the Brave Bird, because then I have no complete like answer to the Virizion. I have no answer to the Virizion. If she for some reason brings it, Clockwork walls it, and I didn't know this. And also Clockwork walls it does hold like the Sableye for like a little bit. Yes, it'll get like a Willow on us. It'll get like it can't use like Toxic on us. It has to go for Willow and Knockoff, which is only doing like 10% no matter what. So Skarmory is here with the fully defensive set. 252 in health, 4 in attack, and 252 in defense. And higher on the defensive side, just to be our physical wall, since she is really weak to like a lot of like physically hitting mons. So she wants to go for the Willow. I can go out into Kagome, then switch out and back into Clockwork and just play that game with her, or going out into our like Altaria, eat up a dark type move and go for the facade. Hits everything inner team pretty decently. So this is gonna be a really switchy game. So hopefully we play it to the best of our advantage, and hopefully we hit really hard what we need to hit. And hopefully she doesn't bring certain monsters. I don't want her to bring like the Articuno, but she is going to bring that like most likely, because this hashtag Team Mystic. And the milk tank gets walled by this thing super hardcore. Sure, she can like paralyze us, but we are slow either way, so it doesn't really matter. We're not meant to like outspeed anything. We're actually just meant to put up rocks, which it's a priority for me. It is, but when she has the Mega Stabilize, makes it a little bit harder. So I'm gonna try to kind of bait that thing out as much as I can, or try to play like a mind game with her. But you know, I'm not good with mind games. So for the second time, Clockwork is here. I am not really very confident on him, but you know what? He's gonna be here to do the work as much as can. Next, you have especially defensive quarters only Devote on Watch, holding the Assault Vest, which does not happen very often. This dude has no way of recovering back health, which pisses me off, but it's okay. It's not meant here to last long. It's here to hit really hard and take 3 or 4 hits as much as it can. Hidden Power Ground once again. Hidden Power Ground once again, because in the last time she brought so many things that are weak to ground. It's ridiculous, but they have the special defense of a monster. So Hidden Power Ground is here. We have Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump as well. Hydro Pump is just for stab. The Volt Switch is here for like initiative, and the Thunderbolt is here for the Jellicent and the Articuno as well. Plus it hits pretty much like everything else really hard. We can like Volt Switch out into whatever we want. We can take a especially defensive hit wherever we want. Unfortunately, this is our only pivot, which is fine. We can handle stuff no matter what. I want to make her think that we are specs in some way. So only go for the Volt Switch as much as we can. Then go for like the Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump, or something, and make sure that we eat up a hit and be like, oh wait, she's not specs anymore. So hopefully we can trick her somehow. And last but not least, we have our Elvis, this Least Tank. We're not bringing like Explosion at all this week, just because that was a one-time thing. Now she's expecting it, so she's going to switch into this Disable. So instead of Explosion, we have Play Rough. Play Rough is here to take care of the Disable and the Dragouge, but also because cause like the Dragouge it eats up a like a poison jab, but the Sucker Punch does about the same thing as the Play Rough. So we gotta have to work around it. Actually, the Sucker Punch does a little bit more, but the Play Rough is mostly here for the Sableye. We have Defog on this thing just because we need a way to get rid of rocks just in case, and this is the best thing to do it with. Defog is here just for that. The Sucker Punch, hope for the flinch with the ability Stench, and the Life Orb just to hit a little bit harder. 4 in speed, 252 in attack, and 252 in HP. Speed is not really a problem for me, just because I outspeed half of her team no matter what. But the ones I don't outspeed, I can just go for a Sucker Punch, and if not, like Elvis dies, or switch out into Clockwork on an EQ. We never know. All right, so that is the team that we are going to bring this week. I'm not very confident in it, but you know what? It is what it is. If like BlueJay like makes it to the playoffs, I'm gonna work my butt off so that she can make it to the playoffs, cause she has been doing really well in her first league, and I'm very proud of her. I am not doing very well. This is my second year in the league, kind of, and I regrettably wanted to pick up Mega Blastoise once again, and then realized I screwed up. So I am rocking with a brand new team. I'm doing as much as I can with the team. People tell me that I have one of the worst teams in the league, and you know what? We're gonna rock out with the worst team in the league. One week we're going to bring the Fion, I promise you that much. and the Fion will be brought. It was supposed to be last week, but we got the forfeit. So that was kind of heart wrenching because I really wanted to use Fion in that match, since it was versus the one person that banned the Fion, and I don't know, that just caught me off guard. Alright guys, I'm gonna get the heckles out of here. Remember to stop by and watch and hit the subscribe button if you haven't, so that you guys can watch the battle for tomorrow's video, which is going to be up against BlueJayOnToast. The date, the time is not like set in stone yet, so just like keep your eye on that. Besides that, have yourself a great day. I will see you guys next time. Stay nerdy and stay awesome, guys. Stay nerdy and stay awesome, guys. Later.